Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back, I should say this first, to another Guild Wars 2 Let's Play episode. I kind of have a feeling, I know why, I've been having trouble getting into Cordicus's Manor Explorable. Look at this, Explorable recommended level is 45 and I'm only level 44. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a few of the events and hearts inside of Bloodtide Coast here. We're going to try and get this level, and we'll see if it lets us in at level 45. Because, you know, it's a possibility. I'm not going to keep my fingers crossed or anything, but maybe that's all it is. Maybe that's the problem that we've been having. If that is the case, maybe ArenaNet should change that message so it doesn't say network error. So it only says maybe you are not the required level to enter Cordicus's Manor. Right, okay, was that... Ah, Alpha Drake's down there. Okay. We have to take this guy on... Ah no, we're not on our own. That's good. Let's get our hammer out here. Pop some of these things. Making sure that we have some buffs or boons, and let's take it down as good as we can, and hopefully this gives us a nice amount of XP. So let's use our elite here. We never really use our elite, so it might be worth just using, just to see what we can do with it. So I'm really not too sure about what can be done with it. Ah, it's kind of cool actually, you know. It may not be as powerful as sort of Signet of Rage. At least it doesn't feel as powerful as Signet of Rage. But it's still kind of a cool little ability. So, this is good news, because I'm hoping that this does in fact give us the thing we need to get into Cordicus's Manor. Because once that's done, we can start putting up videos quite frequently again. And then I won't be so silly as to try and enter the next dungeon at the level that I'm not able to get in. Right, okay, so this Alpha Drake is actually taking quite a while, but I guess it is quite a hard enemy to kill. So let's just take it down here. Alright, so event complete. Now let's see. Let's actually go and get that Vista, because that'll give us a little bit of experience. Try and get as much done in this episode as we can. If we get to level 45, we can actually go and attempt to get into Cordicus's Manor. And once we've done that, if it lets us in, then this will be path 1 of Cordicus's Manor as well, which, you know, we'll see how it goes. Right, okay. So I'm pretty sure I remember how to get to this one, and you've got to go around this way and up there, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I believe you go this way, all the way around, perhaps. Maybe not actually. Let's figure this out. Ah, it's this way. So, have you guys been keeping up with the expansion? If you have, let me know what you're most looking forward to, because I have not been looking into it at all. Which is bad. I should be kind of, you know, paying attention and checking things out, but I just haven't really had the sort of edge to do so. Right, okay, how do we get up there? Pretty sure. I was sure we got up this way here. Although it does seem... Ah, there we go. Use our ability to get up. I think that was the way to come up anyway. Yeah, that's the sort of thing that I haven't been really doing a lot, is watching and listening to sort of news. I know that some gameplay came out of the Revenant, and I watched a little bit of that, but that's about it. That's all I've really sort of looked at and yeah, took the time to sort of educate myself about. And it's kind of a mixture of reasons why. It's kind of because I don't want to spoil myself, and it's kind of just because I haven't really had the edge to look. I know, like, as soon as if I do look, there'll probably be something that catches my eye, and I'll get excited about it. But the way I look at it is I never get excited for game releases until they come out too much, because I've always looked at it the way that, like, if you look forward to something, you have the high chance of being sort of let down when it comes out and it's not what you expected. So yeah, I tend to sort of try and keep myself away from the hype. Alright, there we go. And we've leveled up. Brilliant. Okay, so we're level 45 right now. There we go, look. Okay. Sweet. Now let's... This is going to be quite a long video by the looks of it so far. So let's jump down here and actually see if we can get into a Codicus's mana run. If this is all that it was, I'm going to feel so stupid. If this was the only problem to why I couldn't get into Codicus's mana previously. Path 1. Alright, so... P3, explorable path 2 at the farm, full Zerkers. Right, so we just picked up the increases loot by 10% guild research. So what I'll do right now, guys, is I will cut until we found a group. Alright guys, so we're back as you can see, and we are doing path 1 of Codicus's mana, and it did actually appear that it appeared that it was the fact that I was level 44 instead of 45. So we're finally in, and we're continuing on with our story. Yep. So let's get this done. Right. I think I'm 1 kill off from getting Hammer Mastery as well. 500 killing blows with a hammer, which again is awesome. I'm guessing we need to... we're already back in. This is good. I'm sorry if the quality is extremely low, guys. For some reason my PC has decided that it wants to start running everything at super low frames per second, and we're currently only running this at 15 frames a second, which is never good. It appears somebody else has left as well, which is a pain, because it did actually take me about 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes to get this group. So yeah, we need to definitely try and keep it together. So I'm not going to wear any of this new armor until I can wear the full set. There is, I believe, still 2 pieces that I need to acquire, which I can get quite easily. So I guess right now, guys, I'll cut until we continue on with our little mission here. Alright, so it looks like we have a full group again. Now we're just waiting for one guy to enter, and then we should be on our way, which is good. This is the only one problem that you have with doing dungeon runs, is the fact that you have to rely on other people as well as yourself, so it's not just on you to make the run as smooth as possible. Although we do have 380s now, which is very good. This will probably allow us to get through a lot easier. So yeah, I actually have I know I've said this quite a bit. I've been having the itch to play Guild Wars 2 again, but the problem is that I want to play new characters, but all my character slots are taken up. So I need to get myself 800 gems. Well, 800 gems worth of gold to do so. So if we do a quick little calculation, 800 gems. So I need... Wow. Okay, so that's really gone up. 111 gold for 800 gems. It may just be worth me actually buying it with real money, because I believe it's like, what is it, £8 or something. Right, so these guys have started, so let's get down here, start helping them out, or at least trying to help them out. Whether we do or not strictly depends on how good we actually manage to do. Right, okay, there we go. There's Hammer Master completed. There's 5 achievement points, which is great. So now we can actually stop using the hammer for right now, because that's the only reason that I really wanted to use the hammer. If you were unaware, now you know. Because obviously the great sword is definitely probably my favourite weapon with Guardian, just as it is with the warrior. So can we switch and let's see what we can put on here. What do I have on me? So I could use a staff. Do I want the staff there? Let me eat some of this candy corn for some of that extra experience. You know, we could use the staff, and that way we can sort of buff people and stuff. So yeah, we'll do that for now. We'll be extra supportive for them. As well as staff is really quite powerful. If you've never used staff on a Guardian, I do recommend it. Just pick one up, just a cheap one, and you know. Alright. So yeah, just keep giving everybody as much might as possible. So yeah, we're up to 25 stacks of might right now, which is amazing. I'm not sure who else is stacking might. Is this guy in... I think he's in full Ascension gear. Or I believe so. Oh. Let me quickly... Right, let's pop some more Empower there. Heal our allies a little bit. And get attacking through the like the wall bit there with the staff. That's one thing the staff is kind of quite cool, is that you can just attack through walls for no reason. Right, okay. Let's keep going. Pop some more Empower here. Get us up to 15 stacks of might again. Very powerful might is. If you've never really messed around with it, it is definitely worth using. However, what do I want to use? Let's use these two for a little bit, you know. Let's get a little bit of a ranged weapon going on. Can we actually attack them over there with it? Alright, so yeah, I think I managed to lock them in sort of into that ability. I'm pretty sure it locks people in, and it means that they can't fire past it. At least that's how I've always like. I'm sure that's what I used against that skill point in the last episode. You know, where you sort of you put the hammers down with the scepter. Alright, so we're making our way quite well actually through these really tiny mansion hallways. We're going to have to start salvaging on the way actually, because obviously we don't have much room in our inventory. We should really sort some of that out. I think after this episode I'm going to go to the bank and put some of the stuff that I don't need on this character in there. Like my Black Lion trading things. Oh, that's not good. Right, this thing isn't exploded over here. Ah, she's coming. Okay, there we go. Brilliant. So, Right, okay, let's run past him. Uh-oh. So I'm guessing we do just run past, right? I'm pretty sure that most people do. Let's see. Don't fight him. Yeah, just run past. Okay. So now we've got more waiting, which is it tends to be what a lot of the dungeons are, is just sort of waiting around. Alright guys, so we've been sort of stood around for like another 5 minutes waiting for a group. Which is ridiculous because people just keep leaving. Which is like really annoying. Although I think now we've got 4 members that they're actually going to stay. At least I hope so. Because it's taken us what feels like forever just to get into this next fight here. Although you won't have seen that because I'll have edited all that out for you in the video. But yeah, it is ridiculously annoying. People still only want level 80s in their groups, even though it's a level 45 dungeon. And this is very, very easy content to do. As long as you kind of stay out of the dots, which anyone can do. You don't have to be level 80 to sort of, you know, get out of the way of the dots. Right, okay. Right, we're putting up max damage now. Or at least trying to. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's taken like 40 minutes to run Cordicus's manor, which is ridiculous because it shouldn't take that long in all getting a group and everything else. It just takes forever. Alrighty, well this boss is pretty much just melted down, which is good. Brilliant. So we've got a lot of stuff as well, so we should let's melt this stuff down that we don't need, which is pretty much everything, to be honest. Send it off to our deposit box, destroy that. So this is one thing that I didn't really like, is these wings that came into the game. Now it just reminds me of sort of every Korean MMO ever, like Aeon and stuff like that. They just look too big and ridiculous to like, you know, not a big fan of those at all. I kind of really dislike them. But I guess I don't have to wear them, so it's fine. Let's be polite. It always pays to be polite, guys. There's no reason not to be. I'd always say be polite to everybody in the game, because then you're more likely to make friends and group with people that are not horrible sorts of people that you don't want to be around, which is always good. I mean, I hate grouping up with people that are just like arrogant and ignorant and horrible people, because obviously we're all playing the game for the same reason. We're just playing to have a bit of fun, but some people just try and take the fun out of everything, and that's not the sorts of people that you want to group with. Although Guild Wars 2 does tend to be a lot better in that regard than some MMOs. Ooh, we've got a pirate hat of the Lich right there. That would probably be better for my my engineer, although he probably out-leveled that massively by now. In fact, I'm pretty sure he has. So just salvaging everything down. Alright, so I think we're going to be trying to shadow refuge past here, which is obviously the stealth skill with the thief. So I do still remember some things. Okay. 8 seconds. Okay, so we've got 11 seconds of stealth. Probably not enough. I guess it just didn't work out. Try and revive. Oh, that was a really nice block by the Mesmer right there. Alright, let's try and keep this guy up, or this girl up. Hasn't really gone too well. Let's dodge away. I'm not sure what these guys are doing, because I'm pretty sure you can just go away from these guys and be fine. I remember now. Yeah, you stand in this room here. It makes it a lot easier to do this boss. So I do apologise for how shoddy this sort of video has been, but it's been ridiculously difficult to record, and even just to get the group. So yeah, I'm hoping that it doesn't come out too bad, or that I come across that I'm too sort of annoyed. Right, let's get this done. Using all my abilities here. I'm not really sure what any of these do, so I'm just going to keep spamming one here. See how this goes. It does seem to do quite a nice amount of damage. Alright, so yeah, very, very simple boss. Just have to pretty much stand here and just make sure you don't die, and that's it. Although I dislike this dungeon for one main reason, and it's just because of how small everything is in here. Everything is ridiculously sort of close quarters and tight up, and your camera doesn't do what it's supposed to do a lot of the time, which can be annoying. But other than that, it's quite a cool looking dungeon. Right, let's try and keep these guys going. So yeah. Well, no, I've kind of run out of things to say at this point because the dungeon's been sort of going on for that long. Right. This fight actually is taking a lot longer than it should. I suppose it's because we have quite a few low levels in the group though. Obviously I am one of the low levels, so I can't complain about it. But yeah, I mean, it's not that much of a problem to have low levels in your group. I'd say if you have low levels in your group, don't kick them, because a lot of the groups do kick them, and they're just trying to, you know, to see the game just like anybody else. And you often find that people lean on achievement point score too much. Like, as you can see, these guys, like this level, this Mesmer with 13,000 has actually not said anything, which is great, because I mean, she's not sort of judging people by their achievement points. But somebody was in the group and they got kicked for having, I think it was 490 achievement points, people lean on that stuff too much. I mean, just because you have 490 achievement points doesn't mean you're a bad player. All it means is that you could be on a new account, or you could be sort of new to Guild Wars 2 but not to MMOs. And Guild Wars 2 isn't that much different from any other MMOs. In fact, if you play a game like World of Warcraft, I'd say Guild Wars 2 is a bit easier in terms of getting to grips with it. Of course, it does have complicated things as well about it, but I'd say just as sort of the base sort of combat and everything, I'd say Guild Wars 2 is a lot easier than WoW, because World of Warcraft has so many more skills and abilities and things to learn. Now, I'm not saying that Guild Wars 2 doesn't have that stuff, because it definitely does. But all I'm saying is that there's more... To perform well in WoW, you need to know sort of everything about your class. Whereas on... What's happened here? I'm not really sure what we're supposed to be doing here. But whereas on Guild Wars 2, you can sort of... You can get by on just sort of the basics of knowing your class. So there's some daily stuff going on here. There's actually a daily Claw of Jormag. So I might actually go onto my warrior later on and see if I can do that. Getting targeted quite a bit. I guess these guys are running over there now. So I guess we're trying to revive this person. Let me change this to my... I can't because I'm in combat. Okay, well that's not too much of a big problem. I guess what I can do while I'm just stood around is look how much gems cost. Like if I were to buy gems. Oh. Well, they've put it into dollars, I guess. Can I go to United Kingdom? Guessing it's near the bottom somewhere, right? United Kingdom. £8.50 for 800 gems. I suppose I may get this one around my birthday, maybe. Just because I want to create a thief, a mesmer, and... yeah, pretty much a thief and a mesmer. Alright, so yeah. We're trying to resurrect the Guardian here. Right, I'm just trying to get away from that because I'm dying quite quickly. What I could attempt to do, as you can't really switch your weapon there. I was going to switch to my staff and... I can't even switch these. I was going to maybe switch to Wall of Reflection and... Uh-oh. Okay. That's it. Mesmer's done a good job there. Try and get away without dying, because then all that was for nothing. Alright, good stuff. Right, now need to run this way. Just drop that and give us a bit of passive healing, which is always good. Okay, so we all here? No, we're missing the thief, which isn't good. Alright, okay. Can I switch to my staff maybe? I guess we're still in combat technically. So yeah, this has been kind of more of a technical dungeon. You can sort of see what it'd be like if you didn't have sort of any idea what you were doing, because I feel like this group kind of is new to this dungeon. I guess the thief has gone offline. Okay, so I guess we're trying to set these guys out now. because we're in combat and we don't want to be. Which again isn't too difficult. Just make sure that we're healing up. So yeah, this has been definitely a longer dungeon than it should have been. It shouldn't necessarily take this long to do. It's just that we've had a lot of problems along the way. Which I guess is sort of, yeah, it'll show you kind of what dungeons would be like if you had problems. Because not every dungeon's going to be a smooth run. Absolutely not. And maybe it would have just been a lot easier if we'd have killed these guys to begin with. So, what am I going to do here? You know, I'm going to actually get Wall of Reflection up as my number one, because that is kind of a very, very useful ability. And I probably should have had that on to begin with. And this for that. Ah, so we're using the Mesmer here for the invisibility, but it just doesn't last as long as the Thieves, which is the problem. However, we are kind of getting across quite quickly. I just wait for these guys because I don't want to be running off on my own. And then we just jump down here. Yep, that's it. Oops. Jump down here and then around this corner. Brilliant. Let's drop down this. Alright, here we go. If I pop down my Wall of Reflection now, this should keep us safe a little bit. Oh, apparently not there. Okay, so yeah, we're giving everybody a lot of boons, which is also very, very useful. Although it does seem we've sort of aggroed a lot more than you usually do down here, which could be a bit of a problem. Right, okay. Right, okay. Let's see how this goes. This actually doesn't seem to be going that bad at the moment, which is good. Let's pop down another Wall of Reflection as soon as it comes off cooldown, just like that. See how many we can take down before inevitably dying. Right, so yeah, use my elite skill. Alright, so yeah, this could have gone a lot better. Although it didn't go too bad considering. Considering we're missing a player and yeah. I guess the random walls that I popped down helped a little bit. Which is why I rolled a Guardian, is for little cool moments like that. So right now it says we've been recording for 30 minutes, but I know I can cut maybe a few minutes out, and I already have 6 minutes though that I need to pretty much add at the beginning of this video, showing how I got to level 45. Okay, well, let me see here. What are these? Are these better than what I have? Not really, no. Okay, no problem. So this is going to be a long video for you guys, although it's been a very sort of frustrating one. She's a cool looking Mesmer. Is she Mesmer? Yeah, she is. Yeah. Should we kick this thief? Kind of have a feeling. Because obviously they're not here, which is we need them here obviously to be contributing. This is bad. Okay, although I think we may have made it, which is good. Okay, so we're trying this final boss now on with 4 people. We have got General coming to sort of help us. So let's watch the cutscene.
You must be why the Gizmo shipment stopped coming in. I expected something bigger.
They're not. Never mind. Step away from the stolen goods right now. They're dangerous and must be disposed of.
We found them, they're ours. And they're gonna make us rich. You want them so bad? Come and take them. I'll skin you alive and fly you like a flag.
Whoa. That was a little bit harsh. Right, okay. I don't know what these guys are doing up here. I guess we can join them, right? Let's see what we can do. Right. So yeah, we're on the final boss finally, which is brilliant. We're just gonna keep spamming number 1 here. We can do it at range as well, which is good. Not really sure the sort of thing that it does, but I'm gonna have to look into that because obviously I should know, but I haven't been playing Guardian that long, and I really didn't use it because I felt like it was a little bit underpowered. But we'll see. We'll see what it does. Let's whoa! Let me get out of the way of that. Okay. Pop in power. Whoa, nasty. So yeah, this guy he's called Frost, and he has sort of like it looks like an ice flamethrower, which isn't good for us. We're gonna probably, okay, let's do this. Now that should help them revive us, which is good. Uh-oh. Alright, it appears we may have just wiped. Alright, hey guys, so we're back finally. And as you can see, the Mesmer has pretty much just soloed Frost, which makes this super easy for us. All we had to do was wait for about 10 minutes. Again, all I did was I went and got something to eat. I came back and it's nearly dead. Very easy for me, not so easy for the Mesmer. Naira, Ash. So yeah, this dungeon was kind of a terrible video. I apologize for that, guys, but I need to put it in obviously because I'm going to be earning experience and I don't want to leave that out. I guess I can't hear what they're saying because I'm dead. Alright, so there you go. As you can see, we actually completed the dungeon here. We got quite a bit of experience as well. So I'm guessing the whole leveling through having a lower character come in has been nerfed, and the reason and how they've done that is basically not letting you in until you're the correct level to be in. So yeah, as you can see, we're almost level 46. It's been a long dungeon, but it's been really fun, despite sort of getting annoying. So guys, until next time, bye bye.